birthday month, guys, and I'm pretty serious about it. I've been doing a no-buy for about 5 months up until June-ish, and I've been so good. I haven't bought anything. I haven't even been tempted to buy anything. But then my birthday came along, and a little voice in the back of my head said, April, it's your birthday, treat yourself. So I treated myself a little bit. We're going to do a quick fire, rapid round of everything I bought this month. Outing number one, I thought I'd just buy something little. I went online and I couldn't really find anything I wanted because I haven't been looking at art supplies. So I decided to take a walk to the local art shop just down the road. I was very mindful and I bought only 6 Inktense pencils. Just 6 beautiful Inktense pencils, a really lovely colour palette actually. And I also bought 2 A6 sketchbooks, one to take to York with me and one just to have randomly. And the colour palette was so nice. Oh, I've drawn Martin over the top of it, but that was the colour palette here. And then this is Martin. I drew him and he was sitting in the chair at the hotel. And I stopped there. I didn't stop there. Next up, it was my actual birthday. And I got some birthday money from Martin's parents. I got 50 lovely pounds, 50 British pounds. And I spent them all at Jackson's Arts. And I basically got a combination of pastels. So I got a whole bunch of like different pastels here. We'll go through them in a second. Basically, I just spent money on pastels. And then I also got some like replacements while I was there, just things I needed like paints and white crayons and some loose paper and things. But the actual birthday money was spent on the pastels. And afterwards, I realized, oh, I actually wanted pan pastels, but I didn't buy any and my money was all gone at that point. So it's fine. I've got these lovely soft pastels and we'll definitely do something with them. Number 3, we went to York for my birthday. And some of the stuff I bought for myself, some of the things Martin bought for me. So the first place we went to was Flying Tiger, which was right next to our hotel. And I did buy a lot of silly things. I just love Flying Tiger. So first I got these twistable crayons. I haven't even tried these yet, but I'm going to give them a go in a second. I got these stamp markers, which I have had a go on a couple of them and they don't really work very well. I thought they could have been fun for like my journal, for my diaries and my planners and stuff. I got these cute little tiny Post-its, which have been really handy so far. I've been using them in sketchbooks. I got these little tiny pegs, these little clips, and they're also really handy for like holding sketchbooks open. They're this small, aren't they cute? I got this washi tape, which changes color if like you rotate it. It's not really working on camera out there. You can kind of see it there a little bit. Cherry vase, which I'll probably use for paintbrushes because I really love collecting lots of like really fun little pots to put all my paintbrushes and my pencils in. And I think that's all I got on Flying Tiger. But then we went to the Ghost Merchants, which if anyone's been to York, I think like you have to do it. I don't mean like you have to go, guys. I mean, I think it's mandatory. Like I think it's a rule. You're not allowed to leave until you go. But we went to the York Ghost Merchants, not the main shop because it was crazy busy. We went to the little one. I got a big boy ghost and I got 2 little ghosts. I'm going to open them up. I haven't even opened them since I've been back. I've been waiting to do this little art haul for you guys, so I haven't even looked, but you can see the ghost poking through. So cute. And then we went to the craft market. They have a craft market there. And I found this really cool ceramicist stool. And I got this little ghosty mug, which I thought was really cute. It's kind of like Yorkie because it's like ghosts and things, but it's not overtly York. They had heaps of stuff there that was like ghosts and buildings and things. And also a lot of Harry Potter because the shambles in York inspired that alley and Diagon Alley in Harry Potter. But I got this one and I'm also going to use it for pencils or something. I think it'll be really cute. I also went to like the stationery shop where they had all this matching, everything was matching, like all the notebooks, the pencils, the pens, everything. And I found this really cool ballpoint pen, which I can't remember if it was on sale. A lot of the stuff was on sale. And the last place we visited where I got something in York was the Viking Centre. And I didn't get anything Viking-y, but I got this really cool card, which I want to frame or something. It's like a little Roman frog. They had heaps of different frogs there, and this guy was so cute. And then also, I got this t-shirt, which I haven't worn yet, but it's really fun. It says, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. And it's like a guy in the stocks, which I just thought was really funny. They had a whole bunch of them there, but that was really funny. I like that one the best. So that was my York haul. It was pretty good, actually. Now we move on to number 4. This was just this week. This was on Tuesday. And I had to go to London for a work day. And I managed to go to some shops before I got the train. And I got a few little bits from the shops. I had to do it. I had to do it, guys. While you're in London, you have to go to the shops. First place I went, Choose and Keep In. I love Choose and Keep In. So expensive. Everything's so overpriced there. It's the experience. It's the experience to go. So I went to Choose and Keep In specifically for one thing, something that Artie had on our Northumberland trip, and I really wanted it at the time. And it's this Koh-i-Noor pencil. It's like a mechanical pencil. It's got 1.3 lead in it. It's so nice and smooth. The lead and also the pencil to hold, like, it feels so nice and it's so chunky and thick. And it was, I drew with it when Artie had it, and it was such a joy to draw with. I really have wanted it. I actually looked online when I had my birthday money and I couldn't find this in stock anywhere. So I'm happy that they had it at Choose and Keep In. Artie told me to go to get it, so I did. While I was in Choose and Keep In, there was a lot of other things I liked. I got a few of these felt tip pens because I've really been enjoying doodling lately, like doodling in my sketchbooks. I'll show you an example. When I was on the train to London, I did a lot of doodles. Just like silly characters like this. And like these ones here. I was looking out the train and I was looking at all of these things I saw out the train. And I just really been enjoying drawing with like pen. These are some silly little like icons or symbols that I thought I used a lot in my work, like motifs. I've been trying to think kind of what I use in my work a lot to try and, I don't know, like almost symbolize my work. I don't know. That's a whole different subject. These guys are so thin. They're so nice to draw with. And they have really lovely colors. I got a gray, a blue, an orange, a black, and a reddish brown. So I'll show you guys those in a second. Couldn't resist it, guys. I saw these. I know that I said I didn't need anything more neon, but they had a whole neon pack of pencils there. And I thought it'd be rude not to. So I got those. I also got this really cool sketchbook, which I haven't opened yet. I'll open it in a bit, but it's like this really beautiful blue felted cover. And inside was kind of this grayish paper, which I thought could be really nice for things, especially neons. And then every time I go to Choose and Keep In, I made it a rule. The last time I made it a rule that every time I was going to go, I was going to buy a set of their paints until I have all of them. They're quite expensive. This was £25 for 8. So we'll do the math and work that out. But they have all the, I don't want to tip it because it's going to fall out, but they have all these beautiful colors. They come in these gorgeous boxes like this. So far I have 3. I have the neon set, one of the black sets, and this one is the 1960s retro set. And they have a whole bunch of different sets, and I really want to get them all. It's gonna like Pokemon. So that was Choose and Keep In, and then down the road from Choose and Keep In was the London Graphic Centre, which is kind of like just your average art supply shop. They don't really have anything kind of groundbreaking in there. But I did go to L. Corneliussen's and Sons. I was specifically looking for ink for this pen here, which has run out of ink. It was a present from Artie. She gave it to me and Mandy on our Northumberland trip. I really love it, but I ran out of ink. I don't have any fountain pen ink. So Choose and Keep In didn't have any. London Graphic Centre didn't have any. The internet probably did have some, but I didn't think of that at the time. And I went to L. Corneliussen's. They have like so many nice things in there, and the layout of the shop is really cool. I got 3 inks. They're all Rora and Klinger. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I got this one here. Leipziger Schwarz. I think it's a black, basically, like a black grey. I got this one here, which is Haute Bordeaux. And I got this one, which is verdigris, like a green. So I got like a green, a red, and a grey. I'm very excited to try those. And I also need to watch Artie's video because she has a video out where she shows you how to refill this pen, and I haven't watched it yet. And that was pretty much it, guys, until yesterday. So yesterday, Martin and I went to We went out for the day to Keswick. We did some paddleboarding, even went for a little swim. Then we took a long walk into town. And while I was in Keswick, I went to the Derwent Pencil Museum, which is a museum, but also a shop. I've done the museum maybe 3 or 4 times. You can do a quiz and everything. You can walk around. It's like a whole thing. But they also have a shop. I have a lot of the Derwent stuff. I can get that stuff anywhere. I don't think it's any cheaper or any more expensive. I think it's priced exactly the same as online. It's just nice to go there, and I don't know. I like visiting it. I was very unprepared. I didn't know any of the colors that I had for any of my pencils, so I just guessed, and I didn't spend a lot of money. I just brought like a few token bits. So I got 3 light fast pencils, and I've checked and I don't have any of these colors. And then I got 3 Inktense pencils. My collection is growing now, which is pretty cool. And I don't think I have any of these colors either. And I just noticed this one here has like a bump on it. And also I walked over to the clearance table. Sometimes they have really good stuff, like they have single pencils or they have Inktense sticks or sketchbooks. They didn't really have anything good there yesterday, but they did have these line markers, which I do have before. I actually have the paint markers, which are really cool. I've used those a lot. But these were all like only £1. They were on clearance. So I just grabbed one of each color that they had, and they're really nice and thin. They're 0.3, so they're quite thin. And I just thought, again, for doodling, just because I've been kind of into doing like line doodles. And the thing I'm wondering, let me know what you guys think. Is it better to have very moderate spending for 12 months or to go completely bonkers for 1 month? Like, I think I might try and look at what I spent last year and what I spent this year at the end of the year and see how much more I spent buying probably every month last year, let's be honest, and then buying just 1 month this year if I do a no buy for the rest of the year. We'll have to wait till the end of the year to find out what's the better system. So a very happy birthday to me, and let me know what's the last thing you bought for yourself. Thanks for watching. Bye.